Now, I don't know what kind of money 50 Cent might owe Big Meech, if he owe him something on the side. But I do know when little Meech was out here running around looking raggedy, and word on the street rumors was that he was smelling bad. He was smelling. Even after the money, he still had odor. You gonna tell me Rick Ross didn't put him on? Where was Rick Ross at when little Meech was out here bumming? Rick Ross was nowhere to be found. See, when you go to jail, right, I want you to understand something, right? There's niggas that'll sit up there and watch you in jail. They'll watch you rot. No letters, no visits, no nothing. Don't even come see you that one time. No visit. They ain't sending you no pictures. No nothing, right? 50's in contact with Big Meech in the penitentiary. Then you got them dudes like Rick Ross. When you come home from jail, now all of a sudden through your struggle, they got money for you. They got time for you. They want to sit up there and pass you a loaded gun. Now they want to give you a gun. Now they want to give you a brick. Now they want to give you money. Now that you're back on the scene. Get your hand out of my pocket. I got to call it how I see it. It is what it is. I mean, we talking about 50 Cent versus Rick Ross. 50 Cent, a dude that took everybody around him and made them rich and fell out with some of them for the same reason right now. Disloyalty. He fell out with dudes for disloyalty. Then we got Rick Ross, a dude that went over to Canada and got the brakes beat off his crew, right? After his crew got whipped out, he made a video bragging about giving his mans chicken wings. The reward for the ass whooping that they got in Canada was chicken wings, lemon pepper wings. You see the difference in the character, 50 Cent versus Rick Ross? 50 took care of everybody around him until they fell out. Rick Ross ain't taking care of nobody around him. Gunplay backed up in bills. The niggas making videos talking about you got to separate yourself from the broke niggas. You got to get away from the broke niggas. Loyalty. But loyalty. Speaking on loyalty, can anybody please explain to me when did Little Meech hook up with Slowbucks?
In the building, AB Real in the building, you already know, in the town. Big Queen shit.
When did Little Meech hook up with Slowbucks? Because if we go back in time in history, right? 50 Cent whipped out Slowbucks on stage for taking a picture with his son after he betrayed him, right? Whipped him out on stage. I've never seen a reunion between 50 Cent and Slowbucks. So as soon as 50 Cent decides to unfollow and cut Little Meech off, because that's what got us here. Now you see videos with Little Meech and Slowbucks. So now you trying to, the dude, and you can't act like, nobody can't act like y'all don't understand where 50 Cent is coming from when it comes to loyalty. You stand next to my enemy, that makes you my enemy. Point blank enemy. Point blank period. You stand next to my enemy, you get hit with my enemy. So now you see Little Meech just that fast, standing next to Slowbucks, making a video with Slowbucks, like it shows the disloyalty. 50 Cent ain't stupid. So this is why you see him wigging out on these dudes and getting away from them, because these dudes is disloyal. They disloyal. See, the bottom line to this, and I'm going to say this again. I said this in my last video. If I was 50 Cent, I wouldn't stop BMF the series. No, what I would do is get rid of Little Meech, kick him to the curb, go get another actor to play the role of Big Meech, and let the series play out with Big Meech snitching. Because 50 Cent, you got to understand something. You took Big Meech and you turned him into a superstar. Niggas around the world did not know who he was. Even street niggas did not know who he was. Until some of them watched the DVDs. Well, you put him on Stars. You took him to another level. So now you got people siding with 50. You got people siding with Meech. No, don't get rid of BMF. Now you get to see Win the Crowd. You ever seen Gladiator? Win the Crowd. And you win your freedom. You gave Big Meech that crowd. Now take it back on the same screen. Make sure that his name will not go in the hieroglyphs. Because on Stars, when you get to show him in the room with the district attorney, when you get to show how he was on the phone with Tammy, when you imagine what they were saying, when you get to show Cuff inside that cell, looking at the dude that he made his first million with, running around free with a woman that was taking down gladiators, gangsters. Let the movie play out. Loyalty is everything. Big Meech was disloyal. He was disloyal to the point to where that even with your son moving disloyal, running around with Slowbucks, but you got your son fired on his day off. And when you sit back and you analyze that, it's like, did you really think about your son? Big Meech, did you really think about how your son was going to feel? When 50 Cent helped him fulfill his dreams and turned that little dirty boy that was nobody into somebody, something that his father didn't even do. Big Meech, you didn't do nothing for your son. You left him in the streets to the wolves. 50 Cent took the little nigga, burped the nigga. He fed the nigga, he burped the nigga, and changed his diaper while he was gone. 50 Cent fed the nigga, he burped him and changed his diaper while he was gone, and you pull your son in the middle of a beef with you? Wow. Are you not entertained? Loyalty is everything. Loyalty is everything.